Hey guys, it's Chris. Welcome back to my channel. I am doing a different video today. As you can see, I have no makeup on. I am going to get ready with me, do a get ready with me video. I know you guys see these on YouTube all the time, and of course, you know, the big gurus, they do it real super duper quick. I don't quite understand how they do that, but they do. Chris's makeup is not super duper quick, but neither are my videos. So, you guys already know that. So I'm going to show you the products that I'm using today and just give you a little look-see look. And I'm probably going to be looking around a lot for where my stuff is, because I get lost. I'm like, where did I put that thing? You know, that thing, that thingamajiggy thing. So there may be a lot of that going on. But first off, I'm going to start by showing you what I used so far. I'm trying to do mostly stuff that I got in this wonderful Mother Earth Creations. She makes all her homemade makeup, homemade, all natural. You can pronounce everything in it. I did a video on that before. I will try to link it down below in case you want to see it. So I wanted to show you, I'm going to try using most of her stuff. There's a few things that I don't think I can use. I probably should put my hair up in a clip, but I'm not going to. I'll just put it behind my ears for now. So I did use her, I cleaned with my Cetaphil. I was going to use the all natural facial scrub that she had, but I just scrubbed my face with an exfoliant last night, so I really didn't want to kind of do it again, even though this is not really exfoliant at all. I mean, it's just, it's not really scrubby, you know, it's not harsh. But I did use her Royal Honey Moisturizer, which I have got to tell you goes on like butter. It goes on like butter. And hopefully this works, and hopefully my webcam, you know, does its thing. And then I spritzed, before the moisturizer, I spritzed myself after I had washed my face. I wash my face with Cetaphil most of the time. I like it because I can just wash it. And sometimes I can, you know, wet it and rinse it off. Other times I just kind of wet my face and tissue it off. But it always leaves a nice texture to my face because I have dry patches everywhere. It just drives me crazy. So I used, after cleansing, I used the Special Delivery Fresh Facial Toner and fresh face toner, and the ingredients are all natural. I'm just going to tell you guys what's in here just so you guys know. It's, like I said, I did another video, but it's crazy. I can pronounce everything. It's goat's milk, shea butter, vitamin E, vitamin C, spring water, honey, aloe, carrot juice, sea salt, vitamin, I'm trying to not carrot juice, lavender, coconut oil, henna, all natural sunscreen, everything, all the blushes, lipsticks, and pigments are all plant-based. So nothing in here on this little card that I cannot read. And did I say, I'm sorry for my air conditioner if you guys can hear it? I'm dying. I'm like, I don't know, all of a sudden I just got like hot flashes or something. I don't know what's going on. But, so nothing on here, you guys, if you look at this, you cannot read. It's crazy. So I really wanted to try this stuff. So I put the toner on. It was very nice. I actually spritzed it into my hand and then just kind of patted it on my face, as opposed to just spritzing it straight on my face, which I'm sure you could do either or. And then let it dry. And then I put the moisturizer on, the Royal Honey Moisturizer. And girls, guys, whoever, she uses Royal Honey Jelly in her moisturizer. If you guys don't know what that is, look it up. She harvests her own bees, or raises her own bees and harvests her own royal jelly, honey. And I mean, it's crazy. This girl is just, she's phenomenal. So the next thing I'm going to use is the Tinted Moisturizer BB Cream. I did swatches on all these, and I did have a naked face before, and I did some, and this does have an SPF of 30 in it, I believe it says. Let me pull the little card out again. I'm just making this video longer for you guys. But more time with Chris, yay! It does have a 30 SPF, which I'm always looking for 25 or above. People think, you know, you get, you know, even an SPF of 10 or an SPF of 15, and that's good, and it's really, it's not. It's not enough, even though it's very super cloudy out here in Connecticut. But I was in love with this stuff. It just, perfect skin match, and she said it works. When I contacted her, she said, because I said I need more, like, I need big. She said that it works with most skin tones. So I'm going to get my little mirror here because I've tried doing this before without a mirror, and yeah, it doesn't work very well. So I'm just going to dip this is my Sanya Kashuk Tools number 4 flat stippling kabuki brush. So I'm just going to dip that in there, dot it on my face here, and blend away. Hopefully you guys, yeah, you guys are seeing this. I'm like, are you guys seeing this? Maybe I should bring you just a little closer. Every time I bring you too close, though, it's like I hit. Oh, okay, this is the test, you guys. When I can put something on my nose, oh my God, and it doesn't cake up and dry, that's amazing. Because my nose, for some reason, has big issues. I don't know why, but it does. When I always try to give you, I try not to bring you guys too close, but sometimes I do, and I end up, just going to put a little more, I end up kicking the screen, and I certainly don't mean to do that. Oh, I probably put a little too much. But this stuff blends so good, you guys, into my skin tone. I can't not even explain to you how, like, I don't really even have to worry about putting too much, too little, anything like that. I did not put a face primer on, which I should have done. I skipped that step by accident. But I will put it on my eyes because I will be applying her pigments also. I'm really liking this. I really do think I'm going to have to get this in, like I said, big, huge sizes. Okay. I think that looks pretty decent. Do you guys notice a difference? I certainly do. It's not huge. It's not like a huge, it's kind of me, only better. And I really do love it. I really do. It gives kind of like, it's not a total matte. It gives a little bit of a dewy, but it's not bad at all. Not very cakey. I'm just looking. And I will, I'm going to be posting more videos, so you will kind of be seeing how this goes as the day goes on. And all I did was use what was in the cap, you guys, and just dotted. So that is super cool. So, like, a little goes a long way. Okay, so the next thing, I got ahead of myself and I didn't use the primer. You know why? Because I pulled it out. But this is a facial primer. She said you can use it on your eyes also. So I'm going to put this on my eyes. Did I open this? I didn't open this one. Did I? Of course, the one thing I want to use, I didn't open. And I don't have my handy dandy knife here. Oh, Lordy. Why did I not use this? Why did I cut this one open last time? Why didn't I show it to you guys? There, I'm just picking it with my nail. I think that's going to work. When I did the box, how come? Oh, I think because I was curious. I wanted to know. I didn't place it on my body. On my face. Because I wasn't sure if you could use it on your eyes, but she had stated that yes, you can use it on your eyes. I mean, everything is all natural, so you really use it anywhere. So this is a facial primer. I'm actually going out to look for a primer today, so I'm really curious to see how this, and it's clear, very nice, kind of like a jelly consistency. I don't know what is in this, to be honest with you guys, that makes it a primer. Like, you know, so I'm really curious to see how this does with crease. Ooh, it's very nice. Very nice and silky. I'm very curious to see how this does with creasing and that kind of stuff. It feels kind of oily, so I have to say, like, a little bit totally would go a long way, but the true test will be to see how the makeup holds up. I know as an eye primer, maybe this is not like the best. You probably need something like a little creamier as opposed to oily, but this is what I got for now. So this is what, you know, this definitely would have been perfect underneath the BB cream, but Chris skipped a step. So, but what is in this is it, and this is what I'm kind of curious, is like what makes it grab, what makes it do all this other stuff, is the facial primer. It doesn't say. Doesn't say. But she uses spring water and all this stuff. It doesn't say what's in the facial primer itself. But I'm curious as to like what really makes it a facial primer. You know, what makes it stick. That kind of stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to get into the makeup. I will do my eyes first because those are always the most difficult for me. And I will be filling in with certain products that are not Mother Earth Creations just because I don't have. I just want whatever's left over on my brush here. I'm just going to swipe on my eyes. Oh, let's hope my contacts don't fall out. I think I just got my eyeball. Okay. So I'm going to start with my eyes. Now, this is something, guys, I normally do not do, just to let you know. I normally do not do my eyes. Oh, I didn't open these pages. Oh, yes, I did. I normally do not do my eyes. I'm not a huge eyeshadow person. I usually just do an eyeliner. But just to show you guys the pigments and all that other stuff, I will be doing my eyes today. So I'm going to use this little handy dandy brush. I have a whole set here that I got off of mobstub.com, you guys. Check it out because seriously, this stuff is like, I got this whole set of makeup brushes for like 20 bucks. And for someone just starting out, or, you know, you're not like, you don't have a ton of money, that kind of thing. Oh, it's sticking very nicely to the brush. If you don't have a ton of money or anything like that, oh, this is a very pretty color. I am finding where I stuck the primer, it is sticking quite well. Quite well. I did miss a spot, but that's okay because I'm going to put eyeliner over that anyway. So this is a very like nudish gold color. It looks a lot darker. I don't know if you can see it here. This is called Sun Goddess. It looks a lot darker in the tube or in the pot. But these again are all plant-based. And I'm just patting my brush in there. I should come back over here where you guys can see. Just tapping. And blending and blending on the eyelid. Can you even see what I'm doing? I don't know. I'm getting a new webcam, guys, so that I can really pan in for you guys. Okay. So in the crease, it is really, really, really nice. And then I'm just going to, I don't know if you can see this at all, because it is a light color. I was going to do them super dark with the Lock and Seal, but I'm not. Where's my... with the e.l.f. Lock and Seal, but I'm not going to, just because I'm not. Then I'm going to use a blending brush here and just sort of blend it out. Blend it, blend it, blend it. Because this one went on a little more heavy-handed than this one. But it's got a beautiful sheen to it. It just has a really, really nice sheen. Okay. And then I'm going to take this cream highlighter that she has here. And I'm going to put this up above my brow bone. Try to see what brush should I use for this. And I'm just going to use the cap. And just pat some of the product onto the brush. And I'm going to do up here by the brow bone. And then I'm going to do a little right here in my tear duct. I always love how that looks. Because I am not going to be doing my lower lashes, or my lower lids underneath my lashes. So let me just get a little more product for the other side. Do you see the difference? I can't see myself when I need to get my brows done. I need to go to Ulta, to the brow bar. Most definitely. And then some in my tear duct. Add a little more here in my tear duct, because there you go. You can definitely see that now. And I will blend this in. So I'm just wiping off my brushes right now. I am not what you call it. But I'm just going to pat this with my finger. It just blends so nicely, and it just leaves a really nice highlight that transitions the eyeshadow to your brow bone. So if you don't like to go, I don't really like to go all the way up to my brow bone with eyeshadow, just because I feel like it's really too made up. So I much prefer using a cream highlighter and then just patting like this. And then you're left with, there you go, you can see that? You know, so it completes the transition. And then I'm gonna just tap in here. And this does set, but I'm just going to tap with my finger. I do have my beauty blender that I could do too, but I'm not going to. There you go. So you can see that. And I was going to do like a full concealer and a bronzer and all that other stuff and a highlight, but I'm not really going to do that just because I'm just sort of like going out for the day. Like I'm not really going out. So I really don't want to do that. I am going to be using this Teal Me tomorrow, and I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Lock and Seal. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I changed my mind. I am going to be using this little brush here. I tend to work, if you can see this teal me tomorrow, I tend to work with smaller brushes just because I'm not all that experienced with brushes. So I like to start off small and then go bigger. So instead of like globbing a whole lot on at first. So I'm just doing the outside of my eye here in the teal. You can see that. And I'm just going to put this on a little darker, blend it in a little more. On the outer, and then I'm just going to do a little bit, kind of whatever's left on my brush underneath my lashes. Just to give it a teeny bit of color and kind of like connect it. That's all. If you can see that. So now I will move on to the next eye. This is the eye, I think, that I have more problems with, because I'm a lefty, but I normally do everything with my right hand, but I always find that there's always one hand that gives you more problems than others. Just like there's always one lash line that gives you more problem than others. It's just kind of the way things go. So then I'm just going to take the leftover and just kind of, and because this stuff is all natural, I know that it's like safe for contact use. Like obviously you wear contacts, you certainly don't want to get it in your eyes, but if you do, you're not going to really have to worry about it. And I'm just going to take, so that's that little brush. Where is my, okay, so I'm going to take this blending kind of crease brush, and I'm just going to dip it. And start out here and just bring this into the crease of my eye. And wing this out just a little bit. And then just kind of blend, 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 blend. I can even use this brush to kind of give it a smokier effect by bringing it down. You see that? Can you see what's working here? Can you see what's going on here? This side. And the crease. I love these like crease brushes, these little crease blending brushes. I just think they are like absolutely amazing. And I'm just going to wing it out a little bit here and then just make it a little smokier down here. So, and that's all I'm going to do. Normally what I would do when I do my makeup, when I do eyeshadow, what I normally do, like if I'm going out for the evening, is I would place some in here. I'll do it for you guys. Just kind of whatever's left on my brush. I just feel like it gives my eye a little extra, it just gives my eye a little extra pop to just sort of have some in the corner. And then when you have a light base here, can you see what I'm saying? I don't know. I like it. I just, it's just my own personal preference. I like that look. So that is what we have going on here. I'm going to take a different brush. I'm going to take a different brush and just kind of blend all this out. I thought I had another one of these, didn't I? Didn't I? Okay. I guess I didn't. Okay, so I'm just gonna blend it, because, you know, in order to keep your eyes from really looking like hookerish, you gotta kind of blend. And especially during the day. Blend is the key. So, you know, if I ever didn't like this at all, if I thought, okay, this is too much for the daytime or whatever, I would just go over it again with the, I'm just checking, like, is this even? I'm so OCD about evenness. It drives me crazy. I would just go over it with the lighter color again. My lights aren't all that great. The golden, just to even it out. Okay, and now I have to say that this, the facial primer, it really did, using the facial primer really did help this to stick quite well. I'm just removing some smudgy smudges. It really did help it to stick quite well. So that's cool. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to use, I fell in love with this. This is her Snow White Cheeks Cream Mousse Blush, whatever you want to call it. She calls it cream blush, but it's kind of a mousse. And I'm not even going to use a brush with this. I am just going to dot my finger. I just push my finger in. There is the color. First, it would help if I could see. And I just swipe it on. And I just love this stuff. I adore it. I think it is amazing. You can build it up. You can add a little. You can add a lot. I got to get this like in a huge thing too. Because I cannot stand blush that looks way too made up. And this is just, I don't know, it's like ingenious. Maybe I'm just new to the whole mousse cream blush thing, but I really, really like this. And I'm just going to blend this a little bit with my brush here. Just for video purposes, I'm going to add a little, oops, that's quite a bit more. I'm like, I'm going to add a little more here. That was a quite bit. All you got to do is touch this. It's kind of crazy. You really do not need to. I got to get more of this. I absolutely have to get more of this. And I love this, this color. So again, you could use a brush or you could use your fingertips. It's totally your preference. Just going to apply a little more to the apples. I tend to like, I don't like to look, I like a lot of blush, but I don't like to look like I have a lot of blush, if that makes sense to you. You know what I mean? I don't like dry brushes, dry blushes, because they tend to just look way too cakey, in my opinion. But I think that looks even. Maybe I should try looking in the mirror. Yeah, that looks even. This one's still a little bit darker, but it's okay. So next, I am going to do my, no, I'll finish off my eyes. What I am using is this e.l.f. waterproof eyeliner pen, because I do not have to put all these brushes back. I'm like, oh my goodness, brushes everywhere. I do not have a, what's I gonna say? I do not have eyeliner. I mean, it can be used if I use the Lock and Seal by Mother Earth Creations, but I do not have it. So I got this e.l.f. waterproof black mascara, and I just apply this. I try to get it as tightly as I can into my lash line. But you know what? If I can't, it's not that big of a deal. And I'm not really, I don't do the huge wing. I kind of stick to my lash line, but I only do the upper, I'm like, are you even seeing this? I only do the upper lashes. So I kind of hold my brush, or my eyeliner, in a, instead of like a point like this, you know, sideways, and I kind of just lay the eyeliner on as close as I can. And I kind of just dot it. And then once I have my line, you know what I mean? I can always go back and make it thicker. But like I said, I usually don't do the whole, because I find when I drag, especially with liquid eyeliner in felt tip pens, which I really do like, but I find when I drag with my skin anyway, it tends to skip. I prefer the liquid eyeliner with the, something on my lashes, the liquid eyeliner with the, not the felt tip, with the brush, you know, with just the little liner brush. But, so those are my, ta-da, my eyeliner. And then I got this from Alexis, also from Mother Earth Creations, but this was in one of her beauty boxes, not her homemade ones. I usually use the Unique, but this is my second favorite, the Volume Lash Mascara, Define a Lash. So she gave me one of these. I love the silicone brush on this. So because it's not a huge event that I am going out to, I will just use a couple coats here of the mascara. And I always do mascara last. I don't know if everybody does it last. I don't know, you know, if some people, I've seen some people do it first and then put makeup on and then maybe do another lash. But see, I really like how this defines your lashes. And they're not, you know, but then you can build them up. But it really does a good job. This brush does a really good job at separating. And I really love that in defining your lashes. And everybody has their own special way to do their mascara. Some people twirl up. Some people wiggle. Some people just swipe. You know, some people go from the root up and wiggle. I tend to do all of the above. Whatever works, whatever is gonna, you know, grip to my lashes. I tend to, in the inner corner, do the wiggle and the up, just because. Somebody's knocking on my door. I don't know who it is. I don't know who was knocking on my door. And I'll just apply a quick second coat here. Normally I wouldn't, but because I'm going out, I will. I was also going to do a highlight for you guys, but like a conceal and highlight, but I really don't need a lot of concealer. I'm not a big dark under eye circle person, so I don't really need it, to be honest with you. I love this mascara. I really do. I mean, for an everyday mascara, this to me is the most natural looking, but it really defines your lashes and just, you know, no clumpage, that kind of stuff. I really, 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 really do like it a lot. So that is, I could go forever with my mascara, but this is my, oops, my mascara. Okay, so next I'm going to use, this is I got this set, again from Mob Stub. These are 20 eyeliners, I mean lip liners. And I tried to pick a color because Alexis from Mother Earth Creations, again, made me this special, Chris's special 8-hour lipstick blend. So I wanted to try it. So I figured I would try to find, although this looks like a little more fuchsia, but try to find a lip liner that would go. But I got this for 20 bucks. No, yeah, 20 bucks. This was 20 lip liners and 20 eyeliners. So, and lip liner is something that I never really used to do. And I still don't unless I'm really in a hurry. You know, if I'm not in a hurry. But I'm finding, as I get older, that I needed a lot more. And these things, guys, like I said, $20 for the whole set. 40 waterproof eyeliners and 40 waterproof lip liners. No, 40 altogether. 20 waterproof lip liners and 20 waterproof eyeliners in every color you can imagine. And I will post that link down below too, to Mob Stub. I just, I fill in my whole lip, gives it more staying power. A lot of times I will use lip liner as lipstick. And then just put a gloss over it. But this is like an amazing, amazing deal. So, there you go. But I'm finding the older I get, and because I had piercings here, I had snake bites, my lipstick tends to migrate into those lines. So, and yes, my lips are not even. My lips are not even. They're never even. And I I know I could draw them in even, but I just feel like that looks so fake. Like when you get up close to somebody and you're just like, oh, look at how you drew your lip liner on. How nice. So it just is what it is. Because I have jaw issues, because I've mentioned it before. I have to get my wisdom teeth out. And then hopefully that will fix itself. And once I get my wisdom teeth out, then I will be getting veneers. And I'm so super excited because my piercings have chipped everything. And yeah. Okay, so this is her Special Blend lipstick. So I'm just going to use this little brush here. My Chris's Special, my special 8-hour lipstick. And normally I don't use lipstick from a pot. I do not use it from a pot. I do not use a lip brush. But I have to try this because she said it's mine. You guys saw the label. I don't know what she could have possibly put in here. Oh, I picked a pretty good lip liner color, actually. I was like, oh, I think it's going to be more fuchsia, but it's really not. I don't know what she could have possibly put in here to make this 8 hours. I'm just going to glide this on over the lip liner. Like I said, I just find that it makes everything kind of stay better. There we go. Just bring this down just a little bit. Like, I think I have a fine lower lip, but I have no upper lip. Me and my daughter were talking about this before. We have the curse of the no upper lip. It's kind of crazy. This is very nice. It's creamy, but you can definitely tell it's got staying power. So there we go. I think that's pretty even. I can tell in my mirror it's not totally even, but it's the best it's going to get right now. Okay, so that is Christine's Special 8-hour shade. So this is basically my makeup, guys. Like I said, I could have done primer, I gotta wash out my brushes now. I could have done primer, I could have done a whole lot of other stuff. I didn't do my eyebrows, I didn't groom my eyebrows. I don't normally do my eyebrows. All I do is get them waxed and tinted at the Ulta Bar. That's it. So these are my natural brows. I don't pencil them in. Sometimes the only thing I will do if I'm going out or if it's super sweaty is use this mascara and just kind of go over them. In fact, I can show you. I have one in a brownish black. I probably shouldn't do it in this color, but I've done this in another video. And I just go over it with this waterproof mascara just to kind of tame the hairs. And then, of course, there's still one that's going to stick up on me. But I have one in a brownish black that tends to look much better. But can you see the difference? You know, and to me, this is just a quick, easy way for people who have brows. You know what I mean? That don't really need a whole lot of drawing in and filling in and that kind of stuff. I like a much natural brow look. So this is what I will do, is just use my favorite mascara. And there you go. See, just a little more defined. You can kind of see the arch better. Which one did I just do? This one? I have to remember. What is it? What do they say? Eyebrows are cousins, not twins. Or something to that effect. I want my eyebrows to be twins, but they're not. So there you go. This one I think is coming out amazing. This one needs a little more growing in. So it's a little annoying. Because this one, the arch is just not quite there yet. Still kind of rounded. Where this one is a lot fuller and thicker, and the arch I think is perfection. This one's just not quite there yet. But it will get there. So then all I will do now, anything on my teeth? I'm always worried that there's like stuff on my teeth. Is just finish with this e.l.f. mist and set. I am looking on the lookout, guys, for, and I go nuts with this stuff just because it feels so good, but I am on the lookout for a real setting spray. This to me is not a real setting spray. It's just not. It's just kind of like misting water on your face, which gets rid of that cakey powdery look, but it's not really. So thank you guys so much for joining my first how I do my makeup look. You know, I'm just looking here. I'm just going to take this little spoolie and just kind of, where's my mirror? Just kind of groom these just a little bit. I got one hair. Man, I need to get the tweezers. Just use this little spoolie to just kind of, so the mascara doesn't look totally, that looks a little better. That looks a little more natural. But, like I said, I am due for the Ulta bar. For sure. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me for my first Watch Me Get Ready video. I'm pretty excited about it, actually. I think it came out really nice. I am noticing this BB cream is sort of filling in the cracks, my wrinkles in here. So I forgot the final step, which I don't know if I should use this or not, but the final step would be my HD powder. But thank you so much for joining me on this for my first come with me. I might come with me. Come on, everybody, come with me. My first get ready with me. I don't think that was too bad, actually, to be honest. At all. I really don't think it was. I was kind of like, I don't know, like, I don't think so. I don't think it's going to work, kind of thing. It's just, takes me too long, whatever. But then I said, you know what, Chris, your videos are long anyway. So, but just set that with the HD powder. And I think that looks better. I think that most definitely looks better as far as settling into the cracks. I mean, it still kind of settles a little bit into the cracks, but again, I didn't use a facial primer. Post down below, guys, too, what you guys think of, what's your favorite setting powder? And please don't say MAC, because I will not purchase it. I'm sorry. I've been hearing a lot about, oh God, what's it called? It's by the people that make Urban Decay, but it's not Urban Decay. It's a mattifying setting spray, and that's kind of what I'm looking for, is a mattifying setting spray. I'm liking this. And so that, and your favorite setting spray, and your favorite pore filler primer or wrinkle filler primer, whatever kind of thing, you know, your favorite face primer. I'm going out to try and find the Fergie one. In fact, I'm doing that now. But thank you guys for my get ready with me video. Do you like my look? I really like it. I like it a lot. And most of this is from Mother Earth Creations makeup. So I will post her link down below. If you want her all natural makeup beauty box, I'm getting another one. I'm already like signed up for another one. But just go to the page and tell her you want one. Tell her I sent you. I don't get anything if you tell her I sent you, but just you can tell her I sent you. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. I'll be back with an unboxing video.